So yeah, this is fully upgraded, modified laptop. I added here small parts, like as you can see, heat sinks. They are not large, but they are doing their job quite nice. Here I have also upgraded these. They are much better quality and much more expensive than the normal one. And here I upgraded RAM memory to 32 gigabytes with, as you can see, this Timetech, and they are working very nicely. And then I added here also one heatsink and one small pipe here, you can see. There were a few more, but they were mounted here, so I couldn't open the laptop, so I removed them. And there was one here also, and I used plenty of these here on these parts and these parts, and here I used, as I said already in the descriptions, graphite thermal pads, one for a GPU, which is here, and one for CPU, which is here. And yeah, I also upgraded M2 drive here, as you can see. It's 1 terabyte, and I used this instead of chassis, so that's good enough. And lastly, I will show you what I have also did in the BIOS, so you all can use it. So let's enter into the BIOS. So delete. We are there. Now this is the standard BIOS, nothing more. But if we press right control shift, so I will try with one hand, and left alt, and if we press for example, you see how it looks like now, and if we press F2, then it will appear this menu under. As you can see, it was not here just a moment ago, and you will see a few more additional menus and options. We need to open overclocking performance menu, and then we need to go to the processor here, and then if we go here on core voltage offset, change value to 150 and change here into minus, like I did. See, you have minus and plus, so you choose the minus to undervolt, not to overclock, of course. Once you did that, just go back to save and exit, press enter, confirm, enter, and then wait to boot. So let's see how it looks like with the League of Legends. Well, I'm using max performance this time, so this is how it looks like playing League of Legends without throttle stop, without any undervolting software. And as you can see here, it's always on this frequency. Even if I play hardcore games, it's never below 3.6. That's what I noticed, and I will try to do some tests, and I will show them here. just for reference, so you can see the difference, more or less. Most important for me was to maintain the speed of CPU and have some normal temperature in the same time. So we are going to see how much is that correct. So I'm going to play it for, say, 5 to 6 minutes, no more than that. And we will watch closely the temperature, the frame rate and frequency. Next test is going to be benchmarks. Single and multi-core test. So let's try full mark with preset full HD like this. So we will do it without any special cooling. And then we can see the temperatures on the bottom. Okay, so that's the score. Yeah, CPU multi-core. Let's go. So there it is. It's still very nice. And the frequency you can see here, the variable, it's 3.5 and it's increasing to 3.4. Then after this one we are going to try a single core test just to see. And there are the results. Well, if this is correct, then I'm holding a very nice record here. Considering that this CPU is desktop, I think, then I'm pretty good. Well, let's try single core. So and the max temperature was 95 and average was around 80, 83, 85 Celsius, but it's okay. And the average frequency was 3.4 gigahertz on multi-core. So let's see how it's going with single core. I see it's holding on 3.9 and temperature is around 60 to 70 Celsius, more or less. And here we can see that even frequency is variating on each core. Now they are variating. And the score will be 1000